Hey guys, what's up? This is Mentor Boy 16, and I'm in the garage with my Ezip 500, which my garage is a complete utter mess right now, but oh well. This is something I've been wondering a really long time, is why doesn't Curry put like some sort of a locking system on these scooters? And well, it just so happens I have actually found out that there's a way to actually lock this thing secretly. There's a way to lock it without a key. So I'll show you guys. See these, it's very poor lighting, I don't think you can see them, but you see the 3-prong charging jack here? It's actually, there's 2 negative prongs and 1 positive prong. See the back of the charger. Get it stinking thing so I can get it into a field of view for you guys. Okay. I don't know how good you guys can see this, but see the negative prongs? The 2 negative prongs are connected to each other. I mean, there's 2 negative prongs on the charger. And what it does is the 2 negative prongs are fused together, so it just makes it connects the 2 negative prongs together. And what the computer on the scooter has is it has like a safety thing where when the charger is plugged in, if it notices that those 2 negative prongs are together or whatever, then it actually makes it so if you were to turn on the scooter, which I'll actually do a little demonstration of it for you. If I can find the end of my charger. Okay, here it is. Plug it in. Okay. The battery life on this thing has gone down quite a bit. But you see, I plugged it in, turn it on, and see, it's not going, and yet I'm twisting the throttle. And that's because of the safety system that this thing has with the 2 prongs. So I'm going to unplug it, turn the scooter off, and so what I was thinking is, if I can make a way of connecting these the 2 prongs together in here instead of having to use a charger for it, then I can make like a sort of sort of a locking mechanism that makes it so you can't use the scooter unless the pin is out or whatever. So what I did is the little charging door thing, it busted off. So what I did was I made the 2 prongs here. I used like some nails or whatever that fit the holes, and then I chopped them down to size, and then I drilled holes through the cap, and then I put these through there, and then I hot glued it in there, which is a bit of a mess, but it holds it in place and then stuff like that. And I put tape over here because on top of this, so it doesn't look like really suspicious or anything. Because it's silver, there's 2 silver dots, and people are going to probably be thinking, what the heck is up with that? And then they'll figure out that maybe the reason that the scooter's not working, but with this, it's hidden. And the reason I use this is because the sticker got all like filthy, and then it wouldn't stick anymore. So, and this door broke off, so. But I'm going to put it in. And it has to be on, if you do this, it has to be on these 2 ones here. Not this one over here, but the 2 ones down here. So you just put it in, and mine doesn't line up with the hole very well, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really like if you wanted it really to be like a disguise or whatever, and you didn't want people to think anything of it, then you could just do it really better, I guess. But I didn't really do this. I did this so my brother wouldn't ride this thing, because he always tries to steal it from me and do like really dumb things like go through grass or whatever. But with this, it acts as the charger. So turn on the scooter, take this out, show you that it does work. You see it moved. So I'm going to put in the little lock key, and you have to get the pins far enough, or like right to the proper distance away, otherwise it won't go in properly. So, and then see it's still on, but doesn't work. And the thing is you have to underneath the glue there's like a wire that wraps around the two prongs. It's a naked wire, and then that makes it like into one barb. So it goes in there, and then it does the shorting of it, and then it makes it not want to work. So yeah, and then this is just, most people will not, like, most people won't really pay attention to the charging door or whatever. They'll most likely think it's something wrong with the controller, or it doesn't work or something, or the brake is jammed. Very few people actually would take the time to look at the charge cap or whatever, because the charge cap is just a piece of plastic. What could it do to stop the stupid scooter? But secretly that has the two prongs in there that activate the safety system so this thing won't run. So therefore it's pretty much like a hidden parking thing. So if you do build one of these, what you would want to do is take the cap off. Well, first off, you'd want to, and this wouldn't really matter because mine broke off, but you would have to break the cap off from like right there or whatever. You'd have to break it off, and then what you would want to do is you'd want to mark like on the cap where the two holes are. And then you want to get screws or nails, more or less, that fit in those holes, and you'd want to cut them down to about, I don't know, about a half an inch or so. And then you want the flat top parts on here. And then what you'd want to do is you want to space them apart properly, and then you want to drill the holes through here. And then you'd want to glue them so the barbs don't move around. And then on the outside, what you'd want to do is you'd want to file them down so they're as flat as possible. The reason mine's super bumpy is because I have some hot glue underneath there that I wasn't able to get off, but it doesn't really matter to me. And what you'd want to do is you'd want to wrap some wire around it. Naked, it has to be naked wire, otherwise it won't work. And then cover it with the hot glue so it doesn't come off, and then cover the top of it with either the sticker it comes with that says like the 6 to 8 hour charge, or I don't know what yours would have, but you'd want to either cover it up with the sticker it comes with, or you want to cover it up with a black tape like mine so it blends in so people don't notice it. And then what you just do is you just put it in, and then your scooter's in lockdown, pretty much. So no matter how many times they turn it on or off, it will not run. Whoops, I probably put it in the wrong prong holes here. Look, see. Yeah, I think I put it in the wrong prong holes. There you go. Yeah, you have to get it put in there properly, otherwise it won't work. See? And it has to be pushed in far enough. Otherwise, that will also affect how it works. So, yeah. See? Doesn't work. But you want to push it, like with this one. I have a little bit too much glue on there, but it doesn't really matter because these prongs are long enough. You just want them to be able to reach the copper, the leads that are in there, so it sort of stays there, and then it'll jam it, and then your scooter's stuck. So anyway, this has been my little secret lockdown mechanism for the Ezip E500 by Curry. So I hope this helps some people with keeping your scooter safe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. And I highly suggest this for the E1000. If people have the E1000, it will really be good to have it for that, but oh well. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye. Stay cool, YouTube.